Every pot of beans has a secret. In Puerto Rico, it's calabaza, a sweetness that turns a simple meal into comfort, memory, and love on the plate. This is the Flavor Yard. Let's get started. Welcome back to the yard. Today we're setting off and celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month with one of Puerto Rico's most beloved dishes, Habichuelas Guisadas con calabaza. I got that right, So it took a while. I tell you, Spanish is one of those languages I've been learning, and trying to learn for the longest and still not connecting, but we'll get there. For many, this meal is tied to family memories, nostalgic feelings of relatives stopping by unannounced. That feeling where you know you want to go play outside, but you can't because you have to finish all the beans. Those are the memories that feed the soul. And that's what we're about here at the yard. So we have plenty of yard work to do. Let's get to it. As always, everything that you see here, simple list of ingredients, everything will be listed below for you. This is calabaza, something like an American pumpkin, but this is one that you would find in the Caribbean. As you can see, the same seed, the same yellow flesh. This one is sweet with a very, very nutty flavor to it. I chose to keep the skin on. You're not gonna really tell a difference. I just like the way the yellow and the green look when it's with the bean. I made them cubed and very small. I really don't like it when they're far too big. This is our pork belly. This is gonna give that real raw flavor that we are looking for. I made a mistake of cutting them far too big, and later I had to cut around the fat and get more of the meat in. This was far too big. Make sure you cut them real small and cubed. Make sure you clean your pork. We are using lime juice. Let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes to get rid of the gamey flavor. You don't want that when you're cooking your food. All right, let's get the fire going. This is our nice and simple Martha Stewart Dutch pot. We're gonna give it some olive oil, and then we're gonna go ahead and cook down some of our garlic. Now we add the pork. Again, I had to cut around it, make sure they're nice and small and cubed. Again, it's a matter of preference. This is the way I like it. Give it a nice whisk with the garlic. All right, they're gonna start to change color, and of course we have to add our sofrito. I'm gonna create a recipe on how to do this. All right, give it more of a mix. This is sazon. You gotta have this with achiote. This gives it that nice red color, deep red color that you're accustomed to. This is what you call a Maggie cube, something more like a bouillon, a chicken bouillon cube. Adds great flavor. A little bit of cilantro. Now we add our beans that we've been soaking for about a day and a half. You could use the canned kind, but I like everything raw. A little bit of oregano, some water, about 2 to 3 cups. Give it a good mix. And when I tell you the flavors are starting to mix, this is our olives. You can't have true red Puerto Rican beans without olives and calabaza. How much you add, also a matter of personal preference. All right, give it a good mix, and everything should look like this. Of course, we gotta have the adobo. Now let everything just go to a simmer for about 30 to an hour, and now you're ready to go. There it is. That's how things should look. If you're getting that nice rich color, that thick sauce, the smell, it should just wake you up. Now it's time to plate. We made a small bowl for ourselves, and then we got a little fancy a little later. But again, we cook for 2. Always multiply the ingredient list below to suit your needs. We have our fresh white rice, and now we plate it up with our nice red beans. As you can see, the olives are there, the beans are there, the calabaza is there, the cilantro is there. It's like a whirlwind of good flavor. Now there you go. That's some real Puerto Rican red beans and white rice. Of course, we had to add our avocado, a little lemon for squeeze and punch, A little bit of cilantro for garnish, and there you have it, guys. Puerto Rican red beans. Let's give it a shot. We hit it. We got it. It hits home. It hits home every time. And I call this Puerto Rican soul on a plate. It tastes like home, it feels like family. This is the Flavor Yard. Check us back. Always remember to like and subscribe. And if you like this, share it with someone you know. They don't have to be Puerto Rican, they don't have to be an island folk. But anyone and everyone can relate to beans. So check us back at the Flavor Yard. So glad you made it with us. And again, join us back next week on the yard. Peace.